Now, each of these high-profile gentlemen has a story to tell, and each of them has left their mark on popular culture and black music. Obviously, we need no introduction when we talk about Sean Combs. Elsewhere on YouTube, I've mentioned him and his fall from grace. But as I said, things aren't over for him. Um, Spent some time in his company over the decades, and he was a talismanic figure, a bit like the UK's Tim Westwood, who for many many years was the gatekeeper for rap um, in the UK. You know, if you got on Westwood, it was great. If you got one of his Friday night shows, and people would flock. I say people, artists would flock, whether they were UK artists or US R&B and hip hop artists. They'd flock to his studio on a Friday night, Capital Radio, because they knew that he had the platform. And when he went to the BBC, he had a bigger platform. He was with a national broadcaster. R.Kelly, the self-styled Pied Piper of R&B, he famously married teenage Aaliyah. The wedding certificate was printed in Vibe magazine at the time. I think it was 1994. Have the magazine somewhere. And each of these guys, they got away with it. Why did they get away with it? Because for each of their platforms, or their record companies, or their media houses, they were delivering an audience that was highly monetizable, and they were gatekeepers. You know, two of these men are currently incarcerated. It remains to be seen what happens to the third, the man in the middle. But each of them are examined forensically, and the editor, who knew too much, because spent time with all three of them. And yeah, it's worth considering that, you know, lone wolves do not act alone. Anyway, that's all I can say for now before Rumpole shuts me down. There's more to read in the memoir.